FBI Director Kash Patel now suspending a Bureau employee that was on one of those enemies lists. Kash Patel wrote that book that identified a bunch of criminals who were embedded in the government and in the Democratic Party. Now that they lost their efforts to try to steal the presidency via the prosecution of their political opponent, Kash is in charge. We're grateful for that. And now we're seeing some action underway. This story came over from the New York Times, and they're telling us that our boy Kash is taking action, saying he suspends a Bureau employee who was a longtime counterintelligence analyst who had worked at the FBI's investigation that was examining Russian meddling. Crossfire Hurricane and the whole Russia collusion hoax, which was fake. Now, the New York Times is going to give us a hagiography on this dude. We can't believe that he's under attack. Okay, all the things. Let's mind ourselves who this person is. Hans Monkey on X, who's been following this stuff from the beginning, saying, here's par for the course, all right? But no less sickening that Goldman, the author of this disgusting piece we're about to look at, and the New York Times would frame Otten's suspension, the guy who got suspended, as somehow tied to Director Kash's enemies list. Right? It's not why he's getting suspended, rather than what it obviously is. It's accountability. The reason they're on that list is because they're hacks. It's accountability for the fanatically anti-Trump FBI agent, this dude, who played a central role in every facet of the fraudulent Trump-Russia investigation. So here's what Hans says this dude did. He, quote, vetted the Carter Page warrant, which was fake and fraudulent. He co-drafted the fraudulent ICA. He concealed that Danchenko, who they relied on, disavowed Steele. Christopher Steele, the guy who wrote the Steele dossier, the fake PP tape. He concealed Danchenko's existence. He was a central player in framing General Flynn. Because he wasn't fired for his Russia collusion lies, he was still around in 2020, when he helped shut down the Hunter Biden laptop as well, labeled it Russian disinfo. Guy's a hack. Now, worst of all, the FBI went to great lengths to hide this guy's identity. He'd probably still be operating in the shadows if Climate Audit hadn't pieced together the puzzle to expose him. Shout out to Stephen McIntyre, who is responsible for that. So that's who this dude is. Kash just nuked him.